you're literally just staying still, and I'm confused. Oh fuck! It's like you've literally just died, and then all of a sudden you're.
We're trapping the men. The men are getting trapped.
Karma. They're being cute. Oh.
Had to.
I enjoy watching this.
You enjoy watching us be boyfriend and girlfriend, really? So I'm guessing you like chick flicks.
Huh?
You like that weird chick flick shit. If you like this, you like chick flicks.
No, because this one's actually adorable.
Not close, dude. You're not a part of the shit. Go in.
I deal with this. Michael Lieutenant.
Oh, then I kind of want to be in your place.
Who the hell has the cube? Stop it with the fucking cube. Go away.
Stop cutting yourself.
Yeah.
Stop it, Karma!
Put the knife down. Put the knife down. Put the knife down. Yeah. Stop it. Yeah.
Just stab the fuck out of him.
No, he has the knife. He's cutting himself. Which is a sign of suicide. We don't need that over here. It's negative energy.
Karma.
Touching the knife. I can't touch the knife
For the
now.
love of God. Fucking stop.
Karma. Karma.
Karma.
Sorry, no.
Why not? Yeah.
Because they're being adorable.
Your suit! I love your suit! Your suit! Your suit! That's fine, get it!
Okay, have a good day now.
Fuck you.
Communist bastard.
Fuck you, bitch.
You communist.
Where is he?
Megan, are you okay?
Is he under map again? Love?
Nope.
Oh, there he is. Hi, sexy. You keep going under the map, and now I'm just gonna anticipate you going under the map every time you go.
That's good. That's good.
I noticed the kid.
100% of the times I will do that.
It's more funny hearing that. You're getting trapped under the cube. You are part of the cube
No,
society.
stop it! Leave my boyfriend. Stop
No,
getting
no,
close to
no,
his
no,
ass.
cube.
Fuck off.
Oh wait, if you want me to do that then, just kidding.
No, he's already taken. He mine.
We
Say that I can.
Cube. With pain.
Nah, my cube.
Mother.
The cube blocks it.
Mother.
Yes.
Well, I have a sibling.
What?
Being taken by the cube. The cube's
What?
taking him.
I have my own relationship to deal with.
What?
Hey, the cube's taking him.
Flustered by my own boyfriend.
What?
You still never met my girlfriend before.
No, I have
Alright,
that.
let me hear.
No, not Sam. Out of all people, you went over
But have a
Sam.
good day now.
I don't know.
Come, come.
Hello.
You're just gonna get trapped by the cube society. The cube society
Karma,
must
for the
win
love of God, stop.
The cube is behind you.
I don't care. Karma, stop.
Hey man, got a 4K.
Karma, I have told you repeatedly to please stop. Thank you.
I don't know anymore.
How even old are you guys?
I'm
Oh
20.
god.
Do you want me to disclose your age or no?
Yeah, sure.
He's younger. I feel like he'd
He is
be
33.
younger.
Hello. Oh. Yes.
I'm more shocked
I'm
that
more shocked.
I'm more shocked that he sounds
I'm gonna
younger.
leave.
I'm more shocked that he
Bye.
sounds younger.
Thank you.
See? You still sexy.
Yeah, it's true, it's true.
Oh, making me blush.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna let Sam was correct. That is adorable.
Oh.
Mm.
Yeah,
Oh no.
I'm gonna-
Who the fuck just moaned?
Oh.
There's someone that just fucking moaned and it was above us.
I have my own girlfriend, but
Well,
Oh, that's right.
I'm gonna play some scary dog man stories. So
scary dog man
Oh.
stories. That's a little bit scary.
I'm now. Listen.
How long have you guys been dating for, though?
here.
Almost 2. Almost 3.
Ha.
Oh.
I'm an American male of black, Irish, and Cherokee descent, born in Long
Oh,
Island.
wait.
Is this
Oh, what?
this place where you want to go to the house?
She is black American from Chicago.
Chicago, let's go. Chicago, my hometown.
Sure.
Together for 4 years and are currently separated, but still
I'm gonna go
communicating.
find Sam.
Her life and her charismatic nature seems to be a magnet for weirdos, to say the least. Strange things often have happened when I was with her. Both odd and at times supernatural. There were many incidents and different stories I could tell, but this one is one of the strangest. She made a contact with a Facebook follower of her poetry page. He was Black American, very handsome and well-built in appearance. Around our age, he looked like the actor who played Blackula back in the day when he was in his normal human appearance. Though they had been talking through Messenger app for a while. And even though my fiancé was very worldly wise, full of street smarts, and a great hustler, so to speak, as Chicago women can be, she is a baptized, believing Christian since she was 11 years old, and this guy said he was also a saved Christian. They talked, and over time, I guess he began to trust her and open up. I am not a jealous man, and knew that the life she was involved in automatically involved communications.
Yes, I'm okay, my love. I'm just playing the scary story,
She was not
and I'm also eating chocolate again.
Oh, okay, that's right then.
anything that was unusual. Apparently,
Ah.
he was well off now. I don't remember what he did for a living exactly, but he and a close buddy of his traveled often. He said he went to somewhere in Asia, maybe near Tibet. I'm not exactly sure since the incident that occurred had been a while. Apparently, he found out a ritual from some Asian occultist of how to become a werewolf. He didn't say exactly what the ritual was, but it was very evil, involving human sacrifice and selling your soul. Apparently, he and his buddy decided to do this evil thing because they liked the idea of having that much power. Over time, the things he had done began to take over every aspect of his life. He killed and killed from time to time, but grew tired of it, and felt he was losing control to the spiritual power that he gave himself over to. Over time, decided he needed to do whatever was necessary to correct his mistake. He managed to find, after much searching, a deliverance pastor with knowledge of the reality of these things that occur in the occult who would help him. He said he was delivered and later baptized by this man. But sometimes this darkness and pure wrath would start to fill him up at times, and he started to revert back into his evil beast ways, and prayer would stop it. My fiancé, taken aback by all this, was shocked, to say the least.
Oh, nuh-uh.
She, of
Not that
course,
one.
being normal-minded,
Naked grandmas!
she did not believe him, and made the mistake of even mocking him.
What is going on?
He later sent a
If you
picture of
listen,
himself.
then we're listening to scary stories,
Are you
okay?
bisexual? They're listening to scary stories.
Are you? Listen,
Oh.
freaked me out.
Naked grandmas! Ah!
Run, Sam. Sam is worse than me. The person that knows naked.
The picture showed him looking intently into the camera with animalistic eyes that had a slight shine to them, like canines do. He looked so intently wrathful that if looks could kill, we'd all be dead.
Sam.
His right shoulder was shifted out of place, as though somebody had stretched it from his neck close to 6 inches. The muscles on that side looked swollen too, as if pumped up with steroids, while the left shoulder was somewhat normal. He had on just a tank top, so you could see his upper shoulders pretty good. And the only thing I can say is it looked like his body was in the process of starting to morph into something not normal. Then,
Sam.
I listened to the recording. It sounded like a cross of two things. Take a big, deep, guttural growl and wolf
Why are you in here?
and cross it with the deep voice of a man. And that is what he sounded like. He said the most severe disdain and hatred. How dare you mock me? How dare you judge me? Don't you ever mock me? And my jaw dropped. I had no impression this was just a prank. There were photos too on his Facebook page that was suspect, in the way of being odd. His eyes, how he looked weightlifting, just different things that this guy said and did, is something so normal serious person is not to be messed with. Later on, I found a video on YouTube called Werewolves and Vampires, Real or Fake? And I learned more about that craziness that goes on in the occultic world. I found other channels like your channel, and found you later after that. And I've got to say that as a truck driver of 25 years, I'm glad, truly glad, I've never run into one of these things on the road late at night, and hope I never do. Because at the rate of these accounts of seeing these things that are apparently going up and up and up in recent years, that means America has a serious infestation problem of these beasts, and it might become more common in the near future for many people in the country areas not to be able to go out at night, period, or camping anywhere else in state parks or forests, or lead to an exodus of people to more highly populated areas. Well, that's my story. I believe she had another encounter where she and a girlfriend of hers were at a club in the city, and these people talked to them into going to a private house party. When they got there were others who had weird predatorial eyes, and one claimed to be a vampire. And he wondered what their blood tasted like. In a supposedly sarcastic, joking fashion. They freaked out and ran to her car and sped away. All the while, a few of them
Wait.
were
I'm gonna make some
weird
You
grins on
understand
their
what I
faces.
heard?
some pizza. I'm gonna make some
Let's
pizza
just
rolls.
say that my
in the
fiance
oven,
is really
in
careful
the
Give me
microwave.
some fucking pizza! My phone is so
Let
dirty!
me. I need to
Give me my fucking pizza roll,
Give me a
Mom!
second,
I
please.
can tell you more,
Where the
but
I'm gonna make some.
probably best I cut this email short, so I can be a riveting
Make
story
some
for
pizza
you,
rolls in the microwave.
not just a
Yeah,
long
yeah,
book.
yeah,
Stay safe and be well. I really appreciate what you are
yeah.
doing to
I'm make
remind
some.
people about what is going on in
Hey,
our crazy
Plasma,
and
you gotta
getting
leave.
even crazier world that we live in.
I'm make some
All
pizza
you guys
rolls.
gotta leave besides Sam. Sam can stay.
Let's move to a different spot.
Y'all gotta
What's
Oh,
going
yeah,
on?
Y'all gotta leave.
get out of here. Y'all gotta get out of here.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah. You guys gotta get out. You
Luna,
guys
you gotta
gotta
get out of here.
I'm gonna call
Hello.
the cops.
Yeah, get out of
Yeah,
here.
yes.
This is.
I'm
You guys are not
God,
permitted
she's the
to be
bitch that
here.
been chasing me around. She's not a
No, you!
I just muted.
Plasma,
Yeah.
you especially gotta go.
Where's your daughter?
I think she may have blacked out. She's on mobile.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm enjoying the story time.
same.
I love scary things. And grape juice.
Well, it's dog
Okay, why
man.
not?
So like a werewolf or a lichen type thing.
Oh, yeah, I've started a lot of research on mythical creatures.
I'm a huge fan of your channel, so I wanted to send this to you. Do with it what you want. I thought you would like to know what I came across after a walk and taking photos. Just off a pretty regular travel bike trail. I had known about the Bigfoot as I seen one as a young girl hiking in the mountains here in the Northeast. But I had no idea until now that Bigfoot and dogmen do hang in packs, as in the wild wolf packs or others. I guess I can call myself a witness or a researcher and have been studying Bigfoot for most of my life now. I have many stories to send, but I'm not really a good storyteller. Let's just start with this one. I live in the Northeast. I was just out for a walk into my little favorite spot off the biking trail. It has a string for fishing, and I had been going there to fish and to just hang in the woods. This time, I was just checking it out and took a path off the blacktop park that the bike trail is at into where the fishing spot is. I didn't smell anything, but I did notice no birds or movement in the woods. This had me on high alert, because I had a bear stalk me in another area not far away from this spot. So anyway, I had a feeling just to stop walking on this trail and take a few pictures and leave. And did just that, and went home after getting home. I was scanning my pictures and got rid of bad ones and scanned the ones I like. In one picture, I could see something but didn't know. So I put the SD card in my laptop to view the larger screen. Well, what was standing just a foot off the trail behind a small tree with most leaves gone, due to it getting late into fall, was a dog man holding a baby Bigfoot. I was just standing less than 20 feet from it when I took the picture. Sure glad I didn't go any further up that trail. I believe it's a game trail due to the fact I seen the black bear there too. I guess they hang together in packs and are in family units. I stopped going into that area so much because, first, I knew Bigfoot was there. I've seen it. But that's just one of many stories I had. Thank you for all your stories. I do enjoy them. And I'm happy you are bringing awareness to people. It needs to be done. These things are running amok, literally. Especially when you just walk off a well-traveled bike trail where kids are playing and riding bikes. They are not in the deep woods anymore. They are literally in our backyards. This scares me the most. People are walking around with a false sense of security. They truly have no idea what awaits them. I hung out at night, walking the roads with friends, looking for a party or a group to get together with. never ran across a dogman. Now, I don't go out at night. In days, I stay close to the busy city. Thank you.
Screw the busy cities, they're everywhere.
Hi. I wrote to you before about my own experiences in 2015 with an
I
upright
have a
canine
story,
creature
actually.
in upstate New York.
Oh, you do?
I want to thank you for sharing my story.
Yeah, but not with any
What
of
is
these
your
kind of
story?
creatures. It's happened in Oklahoma. I was on a vacation trip with my family. And I saw a certain snake. Now, none of you actually know what the heck a stone snake is, because it's not a talked about creature a lot. Creatures with, like, stone-looking scales, gray texture, and could probably kill you in a single bite. Bad thing about it is that they blend in with mountain. Little guys, big bite. I came across one. I didn't know what it was until I went home and researched it. That was terrifying. Because that was my first encounter with a stone snake. I'm not kidding. They blend in so well.
They have the name
They're-
Stone Snake.
It's terrifying. It's terrifying.
So the stone snake is familiar or smaller, similar to its mundane cousins, except its body. It is made up of segments of stony material that resembles granite. It is
Grenade. Oh my god.
Look at my profile.
It is this hard outer body covering that provides the stone snake with the exceptional armor class. Its color generally ranges from eggy shell to rosy pink, with saturation of a manual.
What I saw was gray.
To black. Similar mostly colors of granite.
Part of it too.
I saw mine in Oklahoma. It blends in with the gray stone.
Probably
Is
have
it possibly a subspecies?
the ability to blend in with
Yeah,
it.
so since it has a stony appearance, it's really easy. It's easily to miss something because when it has like a stony appearance, it will blend into mostly any rock walls. It depends, I'm guessing, just like on what the color of the rock wall is, because I understand if it's like red, like cement and shit, like brick walls and shit. But if yours was gray, then it most likely was blending into a spot that granite would blend in with really well.
Yeah. Keep in mind, I was like, this was like a year ago. I love reptiles. I love reptiles. So I also did some research on it.
How big it has become.
16 to 18 inches long.
They're terrifying.
Okay, I would be too if they knock you
They're
out
typically
with
10
one
to
bite.
12 feet long. It is a poisonous bite, somewhat weaker. This saving throw penalty for these younger species only 2.
Wait a minute. Is this a D&D monster I just encountered, Ben?
No.
Who knows?
It's subterranean. It's rare.
Oof,
It's solitary. Its diet is minerals.
Are you guys like the fuck each other trio?
No, I'm not with them.
Damn, you know, I really thought you guys.
I'm new to the game.
you're a person that I really don't want to listen to anymore, so get the fuck out of my face.
I have $100,000 in debt to the
Don't
IRS.
care.
We're gonna keep talking about cryptids.
It's only like a couple people.
But yeah, you say there's subterranean too, which is... I
Yes,
found
they're
mine on like...
subterranean, they're rare, they're
I found mine
solitary,
on a
and they
mountain...
eat minerals. They don't
But
eat,
maybe,
like we do.
maybe, my love, maybe they're so rare that scientists don't even know what they are.
Oh, can we play the game with the elevator?
I saw mine like on a mountain trail, not in a cave.
Can we play that
You see?
elevator
Yeah.
game where you
Snakes
kept
are-
on
no.
leaving? Yes.
It's only attacked
Yeah.
one person.
We will later,
Oh.
but first, mwah.
It terrified me. It terrified
It's
me.
immune to fire and poison.
What?
I
Fire
kind of
too?
bet that.
What the hell?
Yeah, fire and poison.
Well, it is kind of made out of stone.
Yeah, but still, every creature dies with fire. Everything. Except that. And there he goes.
No, Sam, no.
He will be back, maybe not connection.
No, not Sandy. Sam, come back, bro. Please, bro. Sam, come back, bro. We all love you, Sam. Come on, bro. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me, Sam. Come on, bro. He probably wants to sleep. I don't even know.
Oh my god. I just read the last part. The stone snake egg yolk is prized ingredient for the ink used in the inscribe of the wizard spell stone skin into a scroll. It's a fucking goddamn it's basically a creature from a game, and somehow he saw it in real life, so I have no idea how the fuck that works.
Okay. Yeah, I mean...
It's from Dungeons and Dragons!
That's why he said... Then I saw a D&D creature. A D&D.
Yeah, it's a D&D. Oh my gosh, what lucky motherfucker that is. To find a rare-ass species of snake that is real.
Huh? We will find something too, my love. Something rare. Oh, something rare will come to us.
You know when the guy was telling his story about his wife meeting a group of those that had like eyes of a predator of some sort? You said something, but I couldn't hear what you said. What did you say?
I don't remember either, my love. You should have asked me on the moment itself.
I know, but there were other people around, and I don't think they would understand because we're Lycans, and I don't think they would understand. They would just call it as a hoax.
They can tell whatever they want. I know it's not a hoax.
Oh, by the way, he's back.
Oh, I knew he only backed down.
But yeah, now we can tell him. We can tell him it was a Dungeon Dragon snake somehow.
Guys. I remember where I saw it. I remember where I saw it now.
Your creature was from Dungeons and Dragons, by the way.
Yes.
What?
And I'm not kidding. Literally, when I pulled it up, when I went up to the top part of the screen, all of a sudden I just see,
So
Oddwin's
what the
Dungeons and Dragons second,
hell do I see at Robert's
edition.
Cave then?
What?
Yeah, Robert's Cave, Oklahoma. That's where it is. Robert's Cave,
Robert's Cave.
Mountain Trail. That's where I saw it.
Hey Siri. Show me an image of Robert's Cave, Oklahoma.
Here are some images of Robert Cave, Oklahoma from the web. Have a look.
It's the Mountain Trail.
Robert's Cave, Oklahoma.
Robert's.
Trail.
Robert's Cave. Oh well.
Number 15. 2 foot that is. Number 16. My uncle doing suspicious things to me when I was 6 in the back room of our business.
Okay.
Number 17. My uncle exploded some white goo on my back.
You see where I saw this?
Hold on. There's a little 3D image. Oh, whoa. Oh, somebody wrote a heart thing there.
It's a very offensive term, but you just called me sushi.
Oh.
It's a very offensive term.
Damn, that's a fucking cool ass looking ravine cave.
That's where I saw it. That is a public park. I kid
It's
you
not
not.
technically a cave. It's like just a fucking crevice.
That is where I saw it. And the fact that it's a public place. Imagine literally everyone that could be put at risk going there.
Oh yeah. I don't care. Well, somehow you saw a D&D D&D animal.
Yeah, what in the void did I just see?
I have no idea, dude. Oh, and I got rid of Google Earth. Fuck. Damn, they got some old ass buildings there too.
Oh yeah. Dating
Damn
back
good.
to what I would call the Western days. Even though I feel like people would get mad at me if I called them the Western days.
Okay.
Is that a dog? Fuck?
I just know why the heck
What
I
the
saw it.
hell is that?
Wait, what are you looking at?
I have no
I'm
idea.
looking at the billboard, and there's an animal. It looks like a dog or a cat, but it's black as all fuck.
It's an old place.
I mean, it looks like a bobcat, but bobcats are not full black.
You don't know. It could be a subspecies, but yeah, I heavily doubt that it's bobcat.
I'll send you the picture, my love. Maybe you can make sense.
Okay, okay.
Because you've seen more cryptid shit than I have.
Send away.
Oh, I've seen a lot of cryptid stuff.
Alright, I'm sending it to the PlayStation.
Okay.
I mean, it looks like a bobcat, but bobcats are not full black. It doesn't
I
look
mean,
like
it
a
is.
dog.
It's the
Wait,
blue
you're a streamer?
bobcat.
What?
My love.
It's a blue bobcat?
Yes.
That does not look blue though, that looks full
My
black.
love. If the sun
Science
shines
will
on
call
it,
anything.
you won't see it from afar. Because it's dark blue. Or it's fake.
I'm still trying to
One of
wrap
the
my
two.
head around of how the heck I saw a D&D creature.
Because I don't see any shade behind it either. That's why I don't know.
No, the sun, it looks like it's like, the sun is about to go down the mountain, or it's like cloudy. I'm
Yeah,
looking at the
still,
bottom,
my love.
2 feet. I think it's a cutout.
Yeah, I don't see any shadows around it either.
I think it's a cutout. Because it looks like the
It's fake.
2 middle feet are have like a little peg thing sticking to the ground.
And I don't see any shadow on the ground from it. You know, everything leaves a
Yeah.
shadow. I mean, not
Mhm.
everything, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. Alrighty, more stories.
Kiduki.
And also update you on what's been going on. As you might remember, I moved since the encounter I had. It was where my neighbor, Mr. McNeil, had been followed.
Economics say
Damn it, ads.
the intersection of pet care and wallet care is Vital Care by Petco.
Shut
No
the
one
fuck up,
cares
ads.
about your pet care.
I saw the creature from the tree line, and I'll never forget it. Now, I'd like to tell you about what my buddy has witnessed since I left New York. You might remember how I mentioned a neighbor's hunting dogs being torn to shreds. Since then, chickens and pets have been attacked or gone missing. Let me start with the year following my move. My buddy, Thomas, told me that 2 chicken enclosures had been broken into and several chickens taken. I'd chalk it up to wildlife, but the chicken wire fences were literally pressed down into the ground so hard it left prints. Local wildlife does not do that. To further my beliefs, the second neighbor this happened to saw what got into her chickens. She's an elderly lady, Mrs. Weiss, a kind old lady who's been there forever. She told Thomas it was a huge, dark creature with a snout. It dug a hen out of the coop and squatted down. It had the chicken in its grasp, rotating it like corn on the cob as it bit down. She closed her curtains, going upstairs, horrified by what she saw. By midwinter, the cops now were making regular rounds and going back and forth throughout the night for several weeks. Thomas told me that Mr. McNeil's place was dead quiet. He had figured the old guy closed up and left. This was in the winter of 2018. The Catskills
I'll be right back.
still.
Okay.
No tracks.
Yeah.
Whatsoever. At least a whole portion of it. Then, in January of 2019, Thomas told me that he was out in the woods when he heard the deepest, most resonant howl he has ever heard in his life. He, quote-unquote, ran like hell for at least 5 miles, he says, until he collapsed in his garage, so full of adrenaline that he said he did not even feel his legs under him. For the rest of winter, he and his family heard low howls in the night. This is very uncommon for that area. Last time we talked, he seemed okay. Not too much has happened this year. It does seem to pick up in late December or in January, especially when there's a cold spell. I'll update you more if anything significant happens. I would like to tell you about the single most terrifying thing that I have ever experienced as a rookie cop. In fact, this messed me up so much that I left the force soon after. I just couldn't cope afterwards. I won't give any specifics such as where this happened or an exact date. Even though I'm no longer in the job, there could still be repercussions somehow. God knows the nightmare shall be punishment enough. It started off as a regular call from dispatch. Neighbor had called in, saying that she had heard a commotion in the yard next door and the sound of smashing glass. It was roughly 2 in the morning and had been loud enough to wake her up. She hadn't seen anything, but thought that she had heard a dog barking, which she'd also found weird, since the neighbor she was reporting about did not have a pet. But we were treating it as a possible break-in, since the neighbor said the woman lived alone, so a domestic disturbance was likely. As usual, we were short on officers available for backup was just me and my partner. These kind of calls were unusual, but since I was still kinda new, they always kept the adrenaline pumping. I'd only been in the job a couple of years, and I'd already seen 2 colleagues buried. We turned off the lights and sirens as we approached the property. My partner, whom we'll call him Joe, went to the front door. I headed to the back. Thankfully, there was a porch light on, so the yard was lit well. The neighbor who had called it in had mentioned hearing a commotion. There was trash everywhere. It appeared like whoever had broken in had first emptied out all the garbage cans and spread them all over the floor. I was distraction. Or had they been looking for something? It was hard to tell. There was indeed a smashed window there. Usually, if somebody smashes a window, it's in order to reach through to an open door. I mean, anyone who watches a movie knows that. But this was a full window taken out, and it looked like whoever had gone through it had done so in a hurry, as there was blood on the remaining glass and what looked to be fur. I remember dispatch had mentioned a possible dog at the scene, but not belonging to the owner of the property. It seemed weird. Perps don't usually bring a chef for walkies when casing a joint. Anyway, I push the door and it opens. I radio to Joe that I'm going in and will open the front door for him. As I check the kitchen where the broken window is, there is now a trail of blood going all the way through the house. My gun is out, and I'm checking each room as I go through. But nothing. I let Joe in, and we head up the stairs, seeing more blood as we go too. Now, it would be exactly a surprise if I said that I had a really bad feeling about this. Not that any call that involves trails of blood ends well, but there was an extra feeling that something was very, very wrong. I will admit, I was scared. The closer we got to the bedroom, the more intense this feeling grew, and I would even go so far as to say that I could sense evil in that house. Now, maybe that in hindsight, me looking back and adding memories of feelings, I can't say for sure. But I can tell you that what we found when we opened the bedroom door was the absolute epitome of evil. But just before we opened the door, we stood quietly outside it and listened, just for a second or two, to see if we could glean any extra information about where the perp might be in the room. We could hear what sounded like 2 people in there, 2 distinct sets of noises. One, we assumed was the female of the property, and it sounded like the poor woman was whimpering. But she was still able to make a noise, and therefore be alive, which was a good sign. The second noise was more unusual, as it sounded like a heavy pant and a low growl. Now, we knew there had been a report of a dog being heard, but why couldn't we hear the second person? We busted to the door, guns out and ready, but I don't think we could have ever actually been ready for what we saw. I know for sure that I will never forget it. There was a lot of blood to start with, and we weren't sure who it all belonged to. The woman was lying on the bed. The covers had been thrown off. They were piled in a heap on the floor. She was wearing a nightie, which had been pushed up, exposing her legs and panties. They were covered in blood. There was a large wound on one of her legs, near to her ankle, and it looked, God help her, like a bite mark. The sight of the blood wasn't the most shocking thing about her. It was the look of terror upon her face. And then we saw why. I had rushed to the woman, while Joe had remained by the door. And now the perp appeared from behind it. I will just straight out tell you exactly what it was. A dog man. Let me describe this thing for you. I won't ever forget what he looked like, since I see him every night in my dreams. I would guess around 6'5", very well built, strong as an ox, as my Nona would have said. And despite being covered in a dark brown, rough-looking hair, you could see its muscles rippling through. like it went to the gym. Think The Rock, but with fur. He wore no clothing, but the hair was all over, even on his face. He was bipedal, stood tall and proud. Not like a dog who was begging, but like he was meant to be on his two legs. His arms and legs were in proportion to his torso, although the arms seemed to hang a little lower than a human's would. At the end of the powerful-looking legs were large feet, each with a large curled claw, kind of like a talon. And at the end of each long arm was a huge paw, again, with razor-sharp looking claws. That all led up to the head. If the body of this abomination was meant to resemble man by its shape, the head was 100% dog. I could have been looking into the face of one of our canine units. It was German Shepherd for sure, which maybe some wolf thrown in. The small pointy ears were pressed down, the long black snout dripping. Small black eyes stared right at me, and the mouth was open. Curled lips and a snarl to show a very dangerous set of teeth. There was now fresh blood all around the maw, and that was when I also noticed more blood matting the hair on one side of its body. That must have been the blood trail that we had followed from the broken window. Now, I don't know about you, but when I watch a horror movie, and the hero doesn't bat any eye when they see the vampire, or creature, or werewolf, or monster, just instinctively somehow knows what to do to kill them. I always thought to myself, if I met a monster in real life, I'd probably soil myself and run away, or be completely frozen in fear. It's one thing to go onto autopilot and use your training when you're faced with a human, but there are no lessons at the academy about what to do when you meet a non-human foe.
And there goes yeah.
Immersion break. Hey.
Suddenly, it looked at me, and then I heard a bang. There was a flash, a howl, and a crash. Joe had managed to do one better than me, and had come out of his shocked stupor when the thing made to attack me and shot it.
Boyfriend invited me. Later.
Smashed through the upstairs window into the garden.
Hi.
In the few seconds it took to look out, it was gone. There was a load more blood and hair in the rose bush below the window where it had landed, but it was now gone. Training kicked in, and then we dealt with the victim, stemming the blood flow in her leg until the EMTs arrived. The poor woman was absolutely traumatized, as you would expect. Thankfully, it had only been a physical attack. And I say only, knowing full well just how traumatic the entire thing was. Believe me, if it had gone from sniffing to worse. Anyway, she was patched up and allowed to go home. By then, I'd already had the talk with the brass, told to change the statements, and told the party line was to be a human, messed up on PCP, had broken in looking for cash. There was no such dogman. Wasn't long after that I left. And do you know the absolute worst thing about the entire story? People know about this, and it's being covered up. These creatures, these predators are real, and nobody, for whatever reason, is allowed to talk about it. I am a hunter. I've been hunting for years. I would consider myself experienced, but considerate.
Well, damn. My love.
I want him to come after me. I'll rip him a new asshole.
What the fuck? What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
Because he said he was a hunter. He can come after me, so I can rip him a new asshole.
That's the next story. I meant the other story.
What do you mean?
The one before the hunter one.
I don't know. It was good.
How the kid is, he said that they're covering it up.
Hmm.
Can I help you?
She was listening, or he was listening to your story, my love.
I know. But no more stories. If I do any more stories, probably gonna have nightmares.
Hmm.
Love.
Hmm.
I think we're the only two in here. Yeah. We're the only two in here.
Okay.
Literally everyone just left.
Server died.
What the fuck did I just see? I saw a flash on my screen.
What?
I think somebody is still here.
I'll go look at the number.
It says
Yes, we're with 3 people. There's still somebody in here.
probably the Ash dude.
Hmm.
My he, my ho, my ah. I love you.
I love you too.
You're so damn sexy.
Hmm.
So damn sexy.
You're sexier.
Yeah, you're sexier than me.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Mm.
No.
No.
You're gonna like
Oh.
wondering what we should play.
I don't know, I was first, second on Ant Legion. And did you look on your live stream? Somebody sent you a message?
When?
Can't you look at it?
I closed it like, I don't know, 10 minutes ago.
It was before that even.
Oops, no, I want... There is no chat. Why is there no chat? Where's the fucking chat?
Oh.
There's no chat! The chat's gone.
Oh.
I got 1 like on it though. Holy shit!
What?
I went from 57 subscribers to 82 subscribers.
Mm-mm.
Holy shit.
Just be careful,
I
like I
can't.
said.
I know. Wait, there's 4 people. Who the fuck's that on the roof? Excuse me. I'll be careful, my love, I promise.
Yeah, like the other
I
promises.
love you.
Mm.
I will be careful because YouTube, I only answer like, or see what people are chit-chatting. I don't really care about the views of the people. I'm just surprised that I have this many subscribers when I don't even post a fuck ton.
It's because you're a girl, my love.
Well, where are we gonna play? Who do you want
I
to go play?
don't know.
We can play some of the crew too.
That's good.
Alright, I'll see you in party.